Not enough UFO stuff as far as I'm concerned, but
Dude, you have to do that one more time. That was good.
of course. There we go. It's weird news. Hello, everyone. We had a week off. Now we're back.
Ready to get to work.
Yeah.
Doing some weird news.
Heck yeah. Weird news time. Oh, I know. Oh, and of course, I've got my sound up in the background.
Still got his sound up. Nerd alert.
Oh.
What's up, everybody?
Move out of the way, sharing screen.
Welcome to Weird News.
There we go.
Hopefully you can hear us okay.
Definitely can on me. Okay. Where are they watching you over on yours?
I'm on Vim.
On Vim, nice. By next week, I should have invested in Caster, and we'll be back on Twitch at least.
Ooh, you're taking the plunge?
I am, man. James is and his crew over there, a past Steaming Pile guest, is so big on Twitch, and he has such a cool following over there right now that it doesn't make any sense not to.
Yeah, for sure. I like Caster. I like it. I was sad they went to paid. I don't know if I can do it monthly right now, but we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, exactly.
We'll see. Things can change.
Oh, and then we have all seen Yui in the...
It's just you.
You. That's right. Dropping the lemon. Thank you. We knew that she was gonna. We had.
What the hell is she doing over on D Live?
Oh, jeez, come on. Everyone's taking the plunge.
Hey, that's all right. I know everyone is taking the plunge. There's a lot of people over there.
Begrudgingly, some of them, of course.
Sure. It's a good streaming platform.
It is. It's solid.
To be determined if it's a good blockchain platform, but streaming platform, no doubt. They own it.
Exactly. Important thing to remember for sure. Yeah. Still on the testnet rather.
And Weird News gets the D Live logo.
Of course. I mean, because it was on the internet. So. All right. So, number one here.
All right, everybody, welcome. So here's the rundown. We kind of go through and click through the articles and talk about each one. Sometimes we dive deeper, sometimes we don't. It just depends. If there's a story that you want to reflect on, feel free to put it in the comments, either on my channel on Vim or Sean's channel on D Live. And you can also join us live on Zoom. You go to zoom.us and come on in.
Yep, check out the meeting number down at the bottom of the screen on my stream. So this is a follow-up. We've got all kinds of things.
I remember this story.
Yeah, we've got elephants being hung. We've got, Boeing and whether or not we care if, the planes we are riding on have crashed. We've got Saudi Arabia doing shit. We've got Texas doing shit. But we had to do this. This is a follow-up story.
So elephants being hung, not hung elephants?
To be continued, John. I like where your mind's at.
Oh, baby.
My friend.
Already? Okay.
Yes, exactly. All right, so the man killed by crossbow in Germany led medieval cult. I called it. Weird guy, dressed up, passive women, randomly dead bodies strewn across. I mean, it was just cult all the way. So the man killed in a crossbow murder-suicide pact in Germany is believed to have led a cultish group devoted to medieval folklore and treated the women around him like slaves.
Oh, my.
Yeah. 3 crossbows were found in the hotel room with 3 bodies. So they all came with their own crossbows, and he was like, all right.
All right, we'll take care of this.
The police are treating the case as a requested killing and suicide. It's an interesting distinction.
Oh, boy.
35-year-old primary school teacher, a 19-year-old woman was also involved. The younger they are, the more it's
like a master.
Say that again? Ruled like a master.
Ruled like a master.
Okay, there it is. Wittingen, northern Germany.
Wow.
Investigators suspect they were all members of a kind of sex circle with a focus on the Middle Ages. So
there we go.
Dirty. Didn't smell good.
Dirty.
That's what I'm telling you. I predict. Torsten W. may have been the guru. Man, that's just very interesting. But still,
The once happy girl had met him through martial arts classes and soon became withdrawn and depressive. The parents said recalling how she had dyed her hair black and moved out.
Martial arts classes, give me a break. So that was some like chi shit, like that touch of the death shit, you know. That was,
they just throw that in. They just throw that in there so people are skeptical of martial arts.
Well, because
classes.
anyone could be like, John, guess what? Every day we're all gonna do some kata. I'm gonna lead it, right? And I'm gonna call it my own. I mean, it's easy to, especially back in the day when there wasn't MMA around. It was easy to come up with your own martial art or let people know that you were a master of this or that technique.
Right.
And now it's like, I mean, this guy just calls himself. I mean, he was like just telling them, "Oh, I will defend you, and I'm a master in," who knows what he was saying, what bullshit was coming out of this guy's mouth.
Well, that's weird. At the end, it says police say the cause of deaths in Whitgren is as yet unclear, and no crossbows were found at the scene.
So were the bodies? So what they're referring to is that there was bodies found away from where the man and a couple of the other bodies were.
Right.
Back at their house where one of the bodies people lived. And so maybe there was no crossbows there, so they killed the people and then left. Seems pretty cut and dry. But anyways, so that was the follow-up. I called that one. You know a cult when you see it, as far as I'm concerned. Boom. Next.
Weird news.
In 1916. So... You know what I forgot to do is I wonder if I need to put a parental advisory on this stream.
Here.
Oh well.
Do not watch, kids.
Yeah, if you're a kid, stop watching. Damn it. Inappropriate.
The town that hanged an elephant. Oh, so we're gonna have to watch this?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Brace yourselves, Joe. Yeah.
Oh boy.
No. So this is just, I guess this town in Tennessee has a bad rap because in the past they may or may not have hung a elephant that killed a trainer after it was being, whatever trainers do to train elephants back in the day.
So they hung an elephant. This town hung an elephant.
In the fall of 1916, disaster struck
with
the
elephant.
Tennessee.
1916. I think I can let it go if it's way back then.
Well, of course. I mean,
right? I mean, it's
the circus was going on until...
Right. It's the Sparks Circus. It's in Kingsport, Tennessee. Wasn't a whole lot of information about keeping elephants back then and how important they were.
Well, but listen, riding on Mary's back was a new trainer, a man that had been a hotel bellhop just a few days before. And as he struck Mary in the head with a large metal hook, in an instant, the elephant wrapped her trunk around the man and threw him into a drink stand. As the story goes, she then stepped on his head in front of the crowd. So he was like, "Fuck with me.
Oh,
I'm
man.
taking you out." And so this is what they did. There you go.
Aww.
Yeah. That's a real picture.
Oh, my god.
1916 photo. Mary the elephant hangs from a crane in Irwin, Tennessee.
Oh, that's still sad. But this elephant is a killer elephant.
Well,
right?
It's true. It's true, but I mean, if this was in Florida, the elephant would have gotten away with it, right? Stand your fucking ground, elephant.
Right, I want to
That's what I'm saying.
Stage properly. This is a killer elephant, even though, oh, that's so sad to look at.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't like to look at that.
No, okay. So we're gonna.
I mean, it is what it is. It's still weird.
It was weird, right?
Definitely fits the category of weird.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a new photo, I probably wouldn't have shown it. But since it was so old, it's just like, wow. All right. Someone had the wherewithal to be like, I should probably take a picture. This is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, these day and age,
even now.
Yeah, pictures like that would have been like all over Facebook with like diatribes of how wrong it is and da 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 da.
They would have done it in secret.
There would have been fights
on
both sides.
Exactly. Let's see. The OCU XO. Hey, the OCU, what's up? How are you? I didn't see. I thought it was all seeing you in there.
All
But,
seeing you
we've
said,
got
"What the fuck
other
is wrong with people?"
guests. Well,
That's exactly right.
money, right? That's what it came down to.
She
People
also
wanted
told
to see
me.
it.
She also told me she goes where she wants to watch live stream.
Well, good. Don't we
Because
all?
I was saying about where are you over on D Live?
Oh, nice. Yeah. Mind your business, John.
Yeah, I go where I want. Damn it.
All right. Boom. Next is, what do you wash?
What do you wash?
Yeah. So,
WASH?
oh, yeah.
Okay, this should be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So there was a Twitter poll, and I don't know, I haven't looked at it in a while, so we're going to check this out here. Do you wash your legs when you take a shower?
Connor
And this is
Arkwell.
actually, this is evened out. It's 852,000 votes, rounding up to 853. Final results are 80% say yes, but 20% say no. That's a lot of no's. I'm not going to do the math right now, but that's thousands of no's.
Yeah.
And why is this weird? I don't know, because I wash my legs every fucking time.
It's
I
about
take a shower.
160,000 people, if I were to guess.
Okay. I mean, it only takes a second, people's I was looking out at the reasons. Some people were saying that it doesn't get very dirty, or even that the soap that you're rinsing off your body or washing your upper body with runs down. And I'm like, I don't know what lazy ass shit you're doing, but if you're actually working in the yard, that's not going to clean you up. Anyone that actually works and is trying to get clean has to wash their legs. So those 20% are like old suburbanites. That's what I say.
I like how he has, and for those of you who check out my graphic design work.
Oh, I mean, it's smart. It's good. It's just random. You get an idea.
Ask
Let's see how many followers he has.
2,555 retweets. Excuse me. That's pretty good. Thanks, dude.
He's only got 6,300 followers, so I mean that's pretty successful. I'd say.
Dude on the web, come on in. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, so that was shout out to @Arkwell for that.
I don't really wash my legs, to be honest.
I mean, you don't do a thorough job unless they're really dirty, but I still I touch them. Like I just
right.
like
right. They get wiped. They get scrubbed. That's funny.
See, all saying you says you can't help but wash your legs in the shower. They passively get bathed automatically.
I think that's why the question came up. Because it's like, the soap runs down. Do you really need to rub the soap in more? Like you said, unless they're really dirty.
The OCU trying to throw a curveball says, I keep thinking that somehow or another Jussie will end up innocent. He already did.
Yeah, I thought he was. Isn't he?
They already said he was innocent.
Now
he'll forever be guilty. Sorry to interrupt, but he'll forever be guilty to everyone that's fucking intolerant to bullshit, and anyone that doesn't want to virtue signal by being on his side. Anyone that doesn't know him. But I mean, he was.
Aren't they investigating the attorney now, though? Aren't they investigating
right.
Yeah, they're investigating his attorney.
Yeah. Anywho.
Or the attorney of the case. Yeah.
Okay, so next, Saudi Arabia shit, because it's election season and
it's
everyone's
not even election season.
Oh, John, it's election season. Get over it. It's happening. It's year round.
It's not
now.
even fucking primary season.
Accept it.
It's
Accept it.
It's like there's shitty campaigning season.
Well, there's 24, potential people running right now.
Yeah. Too many.
Tulsi Gabbard was just on Joe Rogan. Got done listening to that. It's interesting. Boy. It was interesting,
Tulsi's okay. She's a vet.
Let's see here.
She knows how to call it like she sees it.
She seems pretty good, especially on foreign policy. She seems real legit.
Yep.
And I mean, that's a huge thing for me. Sticking point. So.
Oddity Central.
Yeah, Oddity Central here. Saudi family sparks outrage by tying maid to a tree for leaving furniture in the sun to let her know, how it feels to be left out in the sun.
Yeah, I mean,
and
all of this seems justified to me so far.
Yeah, everything's fine, and that's pretty much it. I mean, just trying to teach someone a lesson, you know.
We need more of this in the United States.
Right.
Well, what did you do? Well, I took my boss's, you know, stuff out of the dishwasher, and I wasn't able to do it. So now they stuck me in this dishwasher.
In pieces, because I wouldn't fit.
Nah, no, they'd fold you up. You'd be okay.
I mean, this is probably like strike one. I don't know.
Oh. Aw. So she's Filipino?
Yes.
Wow.
Apparently they were deducting their salaries too. I mean, we all knew it's just more Saudi Arabia. You know, you don't see in America enough about
So
the way they
she's
are.
Filipino, working for a wealthy family in Riyadh. Woo, boy.
Yeah, in God mansion. Yeah.
Must be nice. Oh, you says furniture lives matter.
Yeah, she hit me with that one too. I approve of that.
26-year-old. Huh, poor thing. That sucks. I don't know though.
You don't know what
Bosses.
I mean,
Bosses do stuff. I don't know. We have good labor laws in the United States.
it's true. It's more just like I said, the fact that we're so up Saudi Arabia's ass that you don't hear anything about them at all, right?
Yeah.
So
It's pretty degrading. It's pretty degrading.
Yeah.
But I mean, she
Well,
did
see,
leave the furniture out in the sun, so I don't know.
She did, and we don't know, the results of that,
Or why she did it. Like, why would you do that? You know, because leaving furniture out can fade it.
It's true, and apparently she didn't know the repercussions of that for the furniture.
She
and
probably
so they
didn't
were
know
making
she was
sure.
going to be tied to a tree either.
I think she probably had some sort of idea something was going to happen if she fucks up. I mean, she didn't know that particular.
Right.
Yeah. Here's hoping. All right, so next we've got debagging, which apparently is just another way
Teabagging?
to say, yeah, debagging to me sounds like getting your nuts ripped off. So this isn't that bad or that graphic, luckily. Or not, I mean, depending on what you're into. But apparently debagging also means getting pantsed.
Okay.
And that's all this is.
So he gets pantsed and he gets his nuts singed?
No nuts singeing. I mean, maybe from the pantsing watch. So he's breaking into this place.
Look at his
by hopping the
friends.
fence.
His friends are like, go, boy, go.
Yeah, he's the skinny one, so he has to jump the fence.
Yeah.
And then for some reason it goes on and gets caught right on his crotch. So it is pulling his nuts right
Oh,
now,
that's
for
funny.
sure.
That's great.
He's scared to let go because he's gonna like flop face first. So
Love
they
it,
just
love it, love it.
tear the. I don't know what he's wearing underneath. I mean, it just turns out it must be cold because he's wearing like long johns and shit. And this dude's okay. I never noticed that. The third, fourth, there's 4 dudes. The other guy starts picking up the shit. They're like, so I wonder if they bailed. They're like, no, this wasn't working. Like, at what point do you go, this wasn't meant to be, guys?
You know what happened there? The security guard saw it, and he saw that he was right at the top, and he's like, I'm going to open this mother right now.
That's fair. I hope that's what happened for sure. He was like, I'm just going to sit back and watch. This is all on camera anyway. I don't really need to do anything. All right. How the hell do I get out of here? There we go.
Intruder gets
All right.
payback from Electric Gate.
Next, NYPD and Hitman.
Is this video? Is there video?
Oh, yeah. This is, well, no, this one is not a video. This one is, I can't remember where it's from. Oh, NBC Chicago, of course, has some corruption. This isn't office-wide, though, or department-wide. Come on, what's going on? Let's try and reload it here. It actually might have video, but it'd just be a news video. Let's see. NYPD officer arrested after trying to have hitman hired to kill ex and own child, it should say, because it makes it almost seem like it's the ex and their stepchild, but no, their own kid and their ex. And I don't even need to play this. Hopefully it just stays loading. She's 34 on NYPD, tried to hire a hitman who ended up being an FBI officer and killed the boyfriend and... Oh, no, okay, I was wrong. The child was her boyfriend's 14-year-old daughter. Okay, the boyfriend and the boyfriend's daughter.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait a second. Hold on. It's a little bit too fast for me to process.
Okay.
An NYPD officer was arrested after she tried to have a hitman hired to kill her ex-husband as well as a child? The child was her current boyfriend's 14-year-old daughter, so it wasn't even her it wasn't even her child.
No, this right here.
An adult male, her ex-husband, and an unidentified juvenile female. Now, the government says she even tried to destroy evidence in this case as recently as this morning. And just within the last 20 minutes, we got a look at court documents that have some wild details in them. The government says agreed to pay $7,000 to have her ex killed. The government claims to have proof that she even withdrew that money. Then an FBI agent posing as the hitman sent Cincinnati a text message today with a picture of her ex-husband posing dead, saying that the job was done, but tried to shake her down for an additional $3,000 to kill the minor female. And that's when this blows up in her face. NYPD, working with the FBI, go to Cincinnati's home, arrest her, and bring her in on the murder for hire charge.
Damn.
Reporting live tonight.
That's like a movie.
Wow, dude.
Man, she fucked up.
All seeing says, who hires a hitman for a kid?
Someone that doesn't want to get their hands dirty. Shoni, what? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Yo, what's up?
Someone that figures it's too easy to get to trace it to them if they do it, so they think they can get away with that, but you still don't. And you hear about that a lot.
Well,
they end up
and you hear it from yeah, well, you heard it from the story. The FBI agent sent her a picture, said the job was done, and she's like, "Oh, really? Well, I'll give you another $3,000 if you can take out his daughter too."
I forgot about that. I forgot they even said that because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, they staged. How is that? I didn't even know. I'm not even sure that was legal. That they could fake someone's death to get someone to do something illegal.
You can't find a good hitman these days, man.
A while back,
they're all feds, dude.
As I Lay Dying is a metal band I used to be into. That they were like kind of like Christian metal, not super Christian. Like they weren't singing about Jesus, but they had that influence, right? Mm-hmm. And sure enough, the lead singer started getting really buff all of a sudden, right? And then all of a sudden, he gets in trouble for again trying to hire a hitman. He started working out with a group of people and ended up going to one of them to try and kill his wife, and it ended up being an FBI officer. And I'm like,
wow,
that's so weird. Yeah.
He
ended up trying to sue the jail because they wouldn't give him the proper drugs to come off of the testosterone drugs he was doing. He was juicing.
Yeah.
And so he was like growing like tits from it because he was overproducing estrogen because he wasn't taking his drugs anymore. He tried to sue because they weren't giving them to him. So. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Don't think so, bub.
Oh, okay. So those people are from the Shoni and Theocu, whatever that second name is.
How do you spell it?
Theocu.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, they're part of All Seeing You's posse, so I appreciate them hanging out and checking it out as well.
For sure.
Again, yeah, a little bit digression there but yeah, basic point is make sure it's not an FBI agent when you give them the money. Apparently that's a selling point, right? Like you can always be like, I wasn't going to go through with it. But once she did even more than that.
How do you find out?
She tried to double up.
How do you find out if they're an agent?
You know, if you don't know shady ass people, you don't. I think that's the only way you know is by asking other shady ass people, is this guy legit? Like you need someone that can vouch.
Yeah.
other dirty ass people can vouch for them. Otherwise, it's like
You really basically have to find two
yes,
and interview them.
that don't know each other. Yeah.
And see.
Yeah. Organized chaos units.
Is that Maker's Mark?
It sure in the heck is.
Look at that. One of the more distinguished tops in all of
They did
whiskey.
a good job. I know. That's really the Maker's Mark now instead of the actual insignia.
Yeah.
This is the Costco jug for like 30 something bucks. It's a steal.
Costco does have good discounted booze.
We sure do.
That's what happens when they buy it by the pallet.
Well, we've got like Bevmos and Wine Worlds and shit too, but they're not as cheap. So same theory, right? They're buying in bulks to give it to you cheaper, but one has horrible selection. Like my local grocery store has more bourbons than they do.
Right.
And the other one's a little pricey. Now, if you want beers that you can't find anywhere else, that's where you go for like crazy beers that they sell in like other states and shit. You can find there sometimes.
Right on.
Anyways, we have digressed.
Are you drinking it straight?
I've got a little bit of ice in there. Got a little bit.
You're drinking it straight.
Yes.
All right, what do we got?
Well, first of all Seeing You says nobody loves her. So
Why?
She's looking for people to reach out. We love you, All Seeing You, of course. But we all know that's not true. Well, okay, geez. She's really pushing it hard. What a silly goose. Anyways, where is our next one? Oh, okay, I'm going to switch first here. So next we have reflexes. So now we're going to the videos. We've got a couple videos in a row here.
Ooh.
Going back to a new liveleak.com I've started regularly enjoying. But if you go there on your own accord, be careful. You'll see some fucked up shit. So, and they don't do a great job of letting you know how fucked up it's going to be.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
I can't see it. You're not screen sharing.
Yeah, I sure am not. Hold on a second here. I got excited.
I want all the beers.
All right, so this is someone on a train track. Doesn't really matter where it is, I suppose.
Get
You can
off
hear
the
it honking
track,
already.
lady.
And they're thinking about trying to get off, but they can't. And you think you would already be up and off, but I guess you could probably see it was slowing down, but it comes in pretty fast.
Oh
dude.
my god.
I mean, it's so close.
Did it stop?
It stopped.
I thought the video stopped for a minute. Holy
Nope,
crap.
it stops, but it is like,
That's right there.
it came in hot too.
What
It
the
comes
hell
in.
is she doing?
That's a whole lot of train.
Oh
Yeah,
my
India.
god.
In
That was
India. A
scary.
dumbass woman nearly got ran over. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What in the That's what it's called. That's the name of the video.
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying it to be an asshole.
No. That's what I mean. Sometimes you don't know. One was like, oh, kid hurts his leg. And it's this kid, he climbs and jumps onto a wall, and the brick to the wall he holds onto falls off and ends up falling on his leg. And it's like, you could have told me this was like a...
Right.
This
Like
kid
a
gets
scary
hurt.
situation, wall falls on child or something.
I mean, it was just his leg. He'll never dance again is all, but
He might.
you're right. All right, so next we've got Biffed. We've got a couple Wipeout videos, which are always fun, you know? And I couldn't help but pass up these ones. Frank Bacon. What about him? I just looked down and I see Frank Bacon. Someone, OCU's. I haven't seen Frank. Well, it's been a couple.
Yeah, a couple weeks he
I
came
think.
on
Yeah, exactly.
at the end of one of our shows. One of our weird newses.
Exactly.
Day at the
Oh my
races
God.
turns
This one's
to
so
comedy.
fucking funny. Okay. This is good stuff. You would think this is tragic, but it's not really about the initial crash, so just pay attention to everyone else.
It says turns to comedy, so.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, not that bad. Oh, we better go help him, though. Hurry up. Get out there, guys. What the fuck's taking so long? Don't be reckless, though. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh.
What the heck is happening? That was the guy that was going to help save him or something?
Yeah. Some random old just wipes out on his bike. Good times. That was all. I thought it was funny. Guess you had to be there. Next biffed is... I just put biffed. I'll have to look at it and see which one it is. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah.
When I think of Biff, I think of Back to the Future.
That's true. Yeah. For some reason, biffed, like, wiped out. Or...
Oh, yeah.
In my vocabulary somehow. Yep. So I've seen these. This is like an X Games sport. This guy's holy ass. I mean, the only way you can stop, though, is when you come into, like, a plateau. This guy's not near a plateau. This guy's have no way of stopping.
No.
The first time I saw this video, I was like, oh, well, it's clear what's going to happen. They're going to end up crashing at some point. Unless it goes flat, but why would I watch the video?
Oh!
There it is.
That's pretty good.
Right? That's what, again, why I watched it.
Yeah.
Or showed it. It's like, well, it wasn't actually that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it was going to feel good. He might have broken his leg on that pole, but, you know, just for shits and giggles.
We're going to watch a UFO one. Yeah, hey, make sure you play the music in the background.
Oh, that was it? That was it.
That was it?
the X-Files song.
Man, that didn't go well.
The sound clip was faster than the... Let's watch it again. Okay, that's it.
All right, wow.
Over here.
Yep. Total fucking UFO. All seeing you says Biff was a total douche.
Oh, he was. Him and his whole fucking family, for that matter.
That's true. That's true.
And you know who they remind me of? They probably are like distant cousins of the O'Doyles. The Doyles.
The O'Doyles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those fucks. All right. And then last is, who put that there? This was a good one. This is classic Vegas. Oh, where's my friends?
What? No. You're not that stupid. And
that's fake. You call it fake?
Dude.
Come on. She's like, oh, I've never been here before. I'm looking for someone.
I wish I could see the top, but you can tell, no, she totally did that. She had no idea. But look at how she's holding her. Well, that's her purse. The purse looks like a plate, first of all.
Doesn't it?
I thought she was holding her plate sideways, and she's just...
And you know, what's crazy is how much weight she looks to put on that front foot before she falls all the way. It's
look at her friend behind her. Her friend behind her is like, "Are you serious?" How
are they together?
Oh yeah, because she reacts.
Does she? I didn't even see.
Watch her. She's totally watching her friend.
She does.
And she stops. She's like, "Really?" She's like, "What are you doing, you idiot?"
And I wonder, who are we hearing laugh? I wonder.
The people taking the video.
Well, that's like, it looks like it's it's a casino, so I assumed it was a security video.
All seeing says fake news. What's fake news? Is that a stage scene? Hey, she might know. She might have the inside
who knows?
Scoop.
Maybe she orchestrated it. I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know what kind of things she's into. What kind of shenanigans are afoot. Boom. All right. The last of this segment, Boeing. Back again. This is also kind of a follow-up because we talked about
Boeing back again.
Putting all of our lives at stake. No, it doesn't rhyme, but I'll work at it. I'll work on it.
Making big-ass planes that blow up.
and paying probably not very much taxes because they make
You says it
killing
was,
machines for the military.
all seeing you says it was staged. We can't even have
Okay.
any fun anymore.
It was still appreciated. I appreciated the
She
staging
did a
of that
very
one.
good job of walking right into that pool and making me believe that it was real.
She's not looking. She's not bracing for the fall or anything. It's just
She was,
all,
yeah.
like, oh yeah, it was good. I believed it too. All right, ticket price versus make and model when it comes to planes. That's what's next. This is weird just because it's find it interesting what people care and don't care about when it comes to money and just what you have time to care about in life in general. Half of Americans don't know about the fatal Boeing crashes, and most say ticket price is more important anyways. So that is my question. Isn't ticket price more important than knowing the history of the type of plane, the make and model, and that sort of thing?
No.
No, I think I would probably pay extra. Listen up, airlines. I'll pay extra to actually see your itinerary.
Or to see flight history of that plane.
Yeah. Yes, of the particular plane.
Yeah.
That particular plane and everything in its fleet. I want to know. Yeah, I mean, that would be the way to do it.
I mean, if you have a plane, I mean, you know, per capita planes are far safer than cars. But you can't
It's true, though.
you can't have stuff like this happen without investigating and making sure that you're on top of it. Because those things carry huge amounts of people. It's absurd.
Well, but it's true. How do we all book flights? You're like, what's the cheapest I can get to where I'm going? I mean, that's what this quote is. We don't book the plane, we book the place, one traveler said.
Yeah, but I think what they're pointing out, though, is that they don't really care about planes having fatal crashes. They care about price.
Right.
That's wrong. It's misplaced priorities. They should care more about an actual problem with a plane than they should, you know, the price of their ticket.
Yeah. 3% said aircraft maker or model number was most important. In contrast, 57% said ticket price was most important.
Yeah, but you know what? You go around and you ask those same people, hey, you know, this plane has a 10% chance of crashing, and this plane has a 0.01% chance of crashing. Which one do you want to go on? They're always going to pick the one that had a lower number.
Yeah. Then you'd get them like covering up crashes. There'd be incentive to. I mean, there still is, I guess.
Well, it's good. I mean, they stopped it, right? So those 737s, they banned them. U.S. was obviously last to do it, but they banned them. They're working on it.
If you remember, we covered this story before, like I said, and one of the reasons we discussed, I don't know if we discussed it then, but I've listened to a couple podcasts, and kind of the way we got into this is I'm living in Seattle, the home of Boeing, and they put us up against other states, just like Amazon has. Our state kind of deals with this a lot. Trying to like get tax breaks and that sort of shit, right?
Right.
And whatever loopholes they can get, and they ended up going to, I think, a Carolina. I could be wrong about that, but I think it was a Carolina. And anyways, they went there in the hopes of like, okay, we have X amount of planes we have on order that we need to manufacture, where we can run it cheaper over there because the state's not going to ask. We get a good deal from the state, right? And the workers therefore as well, right? And turns out there's not as many engineers over there in that part of the country, and they couldn't get as good of help. They were way behind schedule, and they started like using parts that were clearly marked as being malfunctioned in some way, just to try and catch up. And so there was lots of corners being cut and lots of being reporting on it from inside, whistleblowing from inside that was never ever acted upon until this actually happened. So this was kind of
wow. So they kind of
unchecked
knew.
capitalism. They knew they were walking on eggshells as far as they weren't living up to the high expectations of the consumer, I would expect.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one second.
So sometimes in the middle of the show, we get called upon to do different things.
Okay. The daughter needed to know if I knew where headphones were. Okay, that's weird. But...
Is that the ones you're wearing?
No, these are my wife's. It wasn't her, so.
Haha.
I win. Anyway, so this is just, capitalism, again, unfettered capitalism, kind of companies that just, how can we keep stretching, our profits? I mean, we're perfectly fine with Boeing. We treat them perfectly good, and yet they continue, just like Amazon. They gotta just keep getting and giving, and
right,
or getting and not giving. But, we as a society, not as a society, but just as a state and the country, or the city and the roads and just the infrastructure that they take up and that we keep up for them. I mean, it actually does make a difference, I think. And I assume other cities will feel that eventually if they end up getting, big companies like Amazon. I don't know what's going on there.
It is shocking, though, that half of America doesn't know about those crashes.
Again, only because I guess they probably don't want to, and a lot of people probably have.
I think it's just because people
advertising dollars from Boeing.
I think it's people are disconnected from. I don't think people watch the news.
That's it too.
And it really has to meet you unless you see it on Facebook, and you really actually read it.
I'm not a headphone thief, all seeing you. I have permission. Trust me, I have to have permission. I have to set them where.
Do you have to rent those? Like, do you have an
yeah.
account with her, like you have a caster account?
What? No, it's a brownie points account.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
know how that
dishes.
works, Sean.
You got to do the dishes.
Yeah, exactly. Got to make sure all my chores are done.
Yep.
Exactly. All right. So next, okay, I got to go to sources here. Boom, boom. Monkey attack.
Ah.
Yeah. We all like a monkey attack.
Too bad this isn't a video.
Oh, my friend. It is. Your wishes have come true. This is the Daily Star, so. But, I mean, it's not fake video, so. I don't know if the Daily Star is that sort of.
Looks a little.
Yeah, it does. It certainly does. This looks real enough, so I'll take it. As real as the lady falling into the pool. Just enjoying a nice little moped bike and this.
Oh God! Oh God! Woo!
Look at that. That's it. Just for some reason, I still thought it was. Just we're not used to it. That's probably like everyday shit. That guy's probably like, again? God damn it.
Brutus, leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, you're monkey every day this week. No. But yeah, so and probably that's I wonder if you just thought it was someone else and not a human. That's always what I figured.
What's up,
so
Patrick?
From there to go ahead.
I said, what's up, Patrick?
Patrick, hey. Just in time for Texas just passed a bill to let people carry their handguns for a full week after natural disasters.
Ooh, that's important.
Let's talk about it.
That's important. That's fucking important. Shouldn't you just be able to carry around a hatchet instead?
Oh,
something fucking
right?
Useful.
Let's go back to medieval, right? Like the guy in the coal, right?
Oh.
Let's go like full medieval rules for like 2 weeks after hurricanes.
Like all those tornadoes. Like tornadoes hit Dayton yesterday and a bunch of other states and stuff. The first thing you think of is, oh, you know what? I need to carry my gun around for a week.
Well, let's just take that side of it, John. I actually could see that. I obviously someone could be like, "Oh, I'm afraid since I don't have the protection of the state."
And Patrick said, "Wait, shouldn't they be able to all the time?"
See,
Which
now that's
is
what I didn't
a
get.
great question. It's like
That's what I
especially
didn't
in
get. Yeah.
concealed carry states or open states. What the heck?
So
maybe in Texas
any
you
Texan
can't.
who can legally own a firearm would be able to carry their handgun, open or concealed, for a full week after a state or natural disaster is declared. Blah, blah, blah. It's really, really poor public policy that is not well thought out, said Huffman, a former judge. It's creating a problem, not solving it. Under current law, Texans who can legally own a firearm don't need an additional license to openly carry a long arm like an AR-15. However, to
Oh,
carry a handgun openly or concealed, Texans must get a license to carry, which requires taking, of course, performing a shooting test, performing a background check, and paying a fee. The OCU, thank you for the follow. Okay, so there we go. That makes sense. We've got it set up. Gun owners asked for these license rules to be loosened after Hurricane Harvey hit Gulf Coast in 2017. Gun control groups like Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America opposed the bill, but the NRA support it, of course, saying it would allow Texans to protect themselves and the property from being looted after a hurricane or other natural disaster.
gotcha. That's why they
Okay.
need it.
Yeah.
The anti-looting law.
You know, I was listening to something the other day talking about Hurricane Katrina and how there's still a lot of I guess fake news around it. Like there wasn't a lot of violence afterwards,
Hmm.
as much as some people think.
You'd think
And a
it'd be
lot of
more
that-
of a rebuilding time,
Well,
more of a communities or streets or cities coming together.
like a little bit after, but I'm talking about like in the aftermath. No one's coming to save you. It's like it's anarchy for a little bit there, right? We
Okay.
completely ignored them as like the government did, right?
Yep.
Their police force had evacuated, so it was kind of like just every man for themselves for a while, and there was like a death or two, and they were really focused on that. The media was, and it kind of perpetuated this idea that all the poor people who were at risk, were mostly at risk, these poor and a lot of them black people in these at-risk towns that were hit, were like tearing each other limb from limb once the state was out of the picture. And it wasn't the case at all. It was actually quite the opposite. It was a lot of people trying to help each other, and so it almost seems like
I
this
hope it's
is
more like
passed
that.
in a false fear. You know what I mean? With that being said, I'm all for. I'm a little pessimistic when it comes to human nature, so I could see shit hitting the fan and you needing a gun, and that's coming from someone that has never shot one. So
Yeah.
I'm right there.
Patrick says Kentucky has a no license concealed carry law. He said no one will be looting in Kentucky all year round because you
There
don't
you
need a
go.
license to have it. And All Seeing said she knows about Katrina in a really meaningful way. So that did affect a lot of people. And so,
Exactly.
yeah, I can see how there can be some kind of initiative afterwards where if you go through a disaster and if something, all it takes is a couple things to happen and you can pass things into law by sharing a story.
This is
And,
almost like
and
tongue in cheek, right? Because it's like,
compelling.
let's say the natural disaster is really bad. The government has no say in it, anyways, right? So it's kind of like an unwritten rule. Like, well, once it gets like, there's a
Right.
certain
It's
point
like who's
where
going to give you a
government-
ticket? Who's going to give you a ticket if this
Yeah.
law wasn't in existence? I don't know.
Exactly what I was thinking. But interesting nonetheless, at least to have this little, I knew it would be an interesting discussion. We experienced one of the worst disasters in Texas history during Harvey. The world watched as we all came together. This bill wasn't needed then and isn't needed now. This will embolden 20,000 plus gang members and will not help LE. Let's hope it isn't signed. See, I don't know about that. I mean, maybe if I'm a gang member and there's a hurricane, I'm a little more comfortable carrying the gun. But I don't think it's really going to sway them carrying a gun or not. I mean, they're already
Yeah.
Carrying. Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder what led up to the decision. And like who who actually helped write the bill and pass it.
Yeah, where's the money?
Excuse me.
The money? That is the question. Oh, what's going on in the chat here? Let's check this out. Let's go. Boom. This one is debate. Vid game addiction.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a serious problem. Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe.
The OCU says he's seen Red Dawn enough to know to carry. That's fair. All CNU says, oh no, she's just saying hi to others. Hey, Katie.
Katie cat.
Yeah, in the chat. Nice to see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Red Dawn, yeah, great movie. That's true. Though I think it's probably more likely going to be China. That's just my decision. And it's going to be AI. It's not going to be them coming in parachutes. They're going to get us.
They're going to get us through Google Earth.
Google Earth, right? Google Earth, first of all, and then they're going to cause brownouts, right? We're going to be in the dark, and we're going to get that Chinese assassin shit on us. You know what I'm saying? The dark arts are going to be coming.
Something just
China's
happened.
Not fucking around. We're all worried about cancer, and they got 5G up the ass. They're going to become like robots, like with full Wi-Fi connections. We're going to be sitting there like.
Yeah, they're going to be communicating with the aliens that we're not going to believe in.
Exactly. Yeah. We're here worried about human rights and shit. Damn.
Who is?
Well, yeah. Touche. We have to pretend, at least, right? That facade, that, however sheer it may be. All right.
Weird news.
So this was, again, WHO, video game addiction becomes official mental disorder in a controversial decision by the World Health Organization. The WHO officially recognized gaming disorder as a mental health condition, adding the disorder to the International Classification of Diseases, or the ICD-11. The organization's official diagnostic manual.
The organization needs to find something else to do.
Maybe.
Sorry,
Maybe
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you didn't. No, I was paused.
This
You're
is
good.
horse shit.
The video game industry opposes the classification, believe it or not.
Yeah, no
The
shit.
Entertainment Software Association, others in the industry called the WHO to reverse its decision, saying gaming disorder is not based on sufficiently robust evidence to justify inclusion.
Here is my reaction to the WHO.
Okay, let's see. I'm interested. It flipped to me, so you're gonna have to say something, then flip off the camera.
Oh no, this is complete bunk. I wouldn't even put science next to this website. I want to see the paper. I want to see the published paper. Read it for myself, and then I'll determine what criteria they used to create the classification.
That's fair. Here's my thing, right? Because basically what it's saying is it's not a unique classification. Because it seems like what it is basically you can get addicted to lots of things that are
right. They're just making sure that
cortex likes, you know.
Yeah, they're just making sure it's another thing that we can add that. It's interesting though, because I do have a story of one of our friends in college who never went to sleep for about 24 hours. He played this game called Toki or Loki, Going Ape Spit, and it was just this gorilla that spit cannons out of his mouth, and the kid played it forever. Didn't go to class for like a day and a half, and he was on the last stage, and another older person came in and just unplugged the game. The kid was on the last stage. He had played it for 36 hours, and he just unplugged the whole system. He said, "That's enough of you playing this effing video game."
Dang.
Now, right? You have that story, and then you have me disagreeing that it should be an official mental disorder. I think that is, I don't know. That seems absurd.
Yeah, an official disorder seems weird. Certainly, it's addicting, right? Can we all agree? We can agree gaming can be addicting, right?
Can you get a medical marijuana card by being diagnosed with a official mental disorder for video game addiction?
You're asking me that in retort, like that would, like the answer
Like-
determines whether or not it's a mental disorder. I don't agree with that because I would say that mental disorders can be caused or be spurred on by different things.
No,
I
I
don't know.
meant
I mean-
I meant if I have to deal with this as a diagnosis,
Mhm.
what do I get? Like, how do I treat it? I should probably treat it with medical marijuana.
Oh, well, I don't know. That
You
might
know.
add it to the problem, John.
Why?
You're sitting there. You've all snacked up. What else are you gonna do but play a little?
Well, yeah, that's true. Could have an inverse relationship. The video game industry had to release a statement. It's not based sufficiently on robust evidence to justify inclusion. I agree. I bet without reading the paper, I can side with them.
Yeah, it's just there's something there. Obviously, like you can see people getting lost in it. It's like, oh, I don't
I bet this gets
want to
reversed.
deal with the world.
I bet
So
if
I'm just gonna,
I bet if we took to Steam
yeah.
and D Live and Twitch and all the live streamers got together with all these organizations and fought it, that we could get it declassified.
The OCU says unplugging a game on last level, they'd be dead. Yeah, I mean it's asking for trouble. That's for sure.
He was
I don't think
not
there's been
happy.
any esports homicides yet, but maybe Twitch is just suppressing them. The interactive entertainment industry plays a leading role in the development of emerging technologies, including virtual reality, augmented reality, artificial intelligence, and big data analysis. It is significant. Yeah. Okay.
Amen.
Yeah. Hey, I'm
F-
just saying.
F the
video games are
WHO.
fun.
F the WHO. What do they do other than stopping malaria?
What is even the difference between the WHO and the CDC?
Well, one's for the world and one's for us.
What's CDC stand for again?
Center for Disease Control.
Yeah, okay. Nothing American specific about it. Okay. That's okay. Well, let's see here. I have an extra one right off the bat that I forgot to mention, but it is just too weird to pass up here.
Sounds
And that
juicy.
is rat lungworm. Visitor who ate
Oh.
a slug on a dare among latest confirmed cases of rat lungworm.
Oh my god.
All right.
Gross.
So here's the game we're going to play. How many cases of rat lungworm do you think there was? Let's see. I'm going to bring it back over here. Was it last year? I think I have the data for last year.
Last year there were 12 cases.
That's actually not bad. And I assume that let me ask you this. Did you vote that high because you really think this is a problem, or because I just asked you so you knew it was going to be high? Because 10, the actual answer, is way too many cases for something you can only catch from a fucking slug, and supposedly probably from eating it. So,
Oh, really? That's the only way to catch it? Is from
Well,
eating a
let's see.
slug?
you can. One person ate it on a dare, like it says. There's 10, like I said last year. One, like a homemade salad it ate from somebody. So I'm thinking like the slug slithered over it and just got sick just from, or they ate it accidentally, depending on how big these slugs are. And then another visitor got sick in February and was hospitalized. They got sick while grazing for fruits and vegetables. Again, maybe accidental ingestion. That one's harder, right? You accidentally eat a slug instead of a berry.
Look, what the fuck is going on, Hawaii? And who is writing this article? One of the visitors got sick in January but was not hospitalized. It's not known how they got infected, but the visitor ate many homemade salads. Why is that in quotes?
Because they asked someone, and clearly that's the quote they got. Oh, what
Well,
were you
maybe-
eating while you were there? And they
I was
said,
eating many homemade salads.
many homemade salads.
Quote
Duh.
unquote. What the fuck?
You fucking moron.
The health department said they likely got sick while grazing for fruits and vegetables.
Right.
Grazing where?
here's my story.
At the grocery store? What? Like, where are you grazing for these?
Well, it's Hawaii. I assume they've got.
Does the food just like
Flora?
land on the ground?
It's fucking Florida. No. Well, okay. John, you're acting like you don't know slugs can crawl. They got slugs over where you live, right, John?
Yes, but why are they grazing? Like, what are they just like
Okay,
going to the apple tree, going to the pineapple tree?
Like, we got blackberry bushes. So for us, it's like, oh, you're hiking. I'll hike around here and you'll find like wild blackberry bushes with some nice fresh blackberries. You go over there. I'm not gonna wash that shit. There's no water around. I'm not gonna use the water I'm half for drinking. So, you just blow on them a little bit and you toss them in your mouth. Now, if some rat lungworm causing slug had slithered its shit over it, I mean, I'm not gonna even taste it. Now, if it's like a slug and there's no way I'm popping it in my mouth on accident. The whole slug.
So it can be a slug or it can be slug shit. Slug slime.
It's saying it's not known how the individual got infected, but the visitor ate many homemade salads. So, I mean, that's leading up to.
So let's give the example, right? You gave the example, though. You said that you can find blackberries if you go hiking, right? So why doesn't it say they were at hiking? They have been known to eat different fruits and vegetables, and maybe it. Like, give me the reasoning besides just saying.
No, this guy's nothing but the facts. He's not doing any.
Yeah.
You're right. He's just like, this is what we know.
What were you doing out there? I was grazing for fruits and vegetables. Oh, you were? Huh? Okay. Where?
No gay stuff at all.
Behind a dumpster.
Slugs are all over the place. I think you got
cut down the risk of rat lungworm. You have to wash all fruits and vegetables under clean running water and remove any tiny slugs or snails. It could also be a thing that's unique to Hawaii. Maybe.
Oh, I assume it
Control
is.
snail, slug, and rat populations around homes, gardens, and farms. That's good for anyone to know. Inspect, wash, and store produce in sealed containers. Okay.
Rat lungworm disease is caused by a parasitic roundworm and can be debilitating effects on an infection on person's brain and spinal cord.
And it looks like most of it happens accidentally.
And in Hawaii, most people get ill after accidentally ingesting a snail or slug. So yeah, we're not talking about the slime. They must just be small enough.
Wait, they must be small enough for what?
That you can just eat them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're saying you're eating them on accident.
Right.
Now, when I was a wee lad, there's a place called Lake Wilderness. It's around a little secluded lake, not very populated. And apparently the story goes that there was a sandwich. I was walking along the road and I dropped it and somehow a slug crawled on it and I picked it up and bit the slug in half and ate it. I don't remember this. This is the story my parents tell me.
Ugh.
Thankfully, not one of these, because that was a big, nasty ass banana slug. They're like this big. I don't know how the fuck that could ever.
Oh my god, man!
Again, that's the story. So that's gross.
I believe it. I believe your parents.
I know, dumb kids, just like. Yeah.
Hey, at least you didn't get rat lungworm.
Yeah, exactly. Boom. So that was that.
All Seeing says homemade salads are the devil.
I mean, lettuce is kind of the devil, right? I mean, lots of people die from lettuce.
Romaine. Get E. coli.
Yeah, it's true. It happens. So I'm going to go to Live Leak first. Because there was another one. Have you seen these cheese rolling thing, John, that they did every year?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah. I was going to show it, but I was like, everyone's seen it. It's kind of, you don't see anything special, right?
Go home, officer. You're drunk. Very, very drunk.
What in the fuck? Okay, I'm interested. They're like fighting them off. This must not be in America.
Cop, scooter, gun, drunk.
I mean, he's not. The video starts with him on the bike, on the ground, just laying there. Like, they could have just left him. He was down to take a nap.
What is he doing?
He wasn't going anywhere.
Maybe he got sick or something.
And is this video music? Is this like the music we're hearing on the?
It's calming.
This is kind of chill. I could take that. This could be bar music in India.
The video started off so great, and now it's horrible.
I know, it's just boring shit. What is this? Yeah.
Oh my god, there's 30 more seconds? There he goes. Oh,
Just let him
boy.
drive off.
Oh, boy.
Don't pick him up and let him drive off. What do you,
Oh,
like,
boy.
Now more people are like, oh, something's wrong with this dude.
For sure, Brian.
Anyone want to take that guy's gun?
For sure. Like, he's just sitting there. I didn't even notice the gun, John. Good call. Good call.
Wow.
Now, see, I need to downsize that. There we go. And then, hold on, I'm going to go here to there. Get rid of that. Boom. All right. Let's see. Anything else? Clerk, pregnant clerk being pistol whipped.
I don't know if
Why
I
would
wanna
I
watch
see
that.
Ridiculous. I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was her laying it down. No.
Let's break up in 40 seconds. Whoa!
You're fucking goof, cunt, bitch! I can't believe you treat me like I'm a fucking goof and I'm not good enough, you fucking goof, cunt! I'm gonna go kill myself right now. Go on,
Classic.
I'm gonna go kill myself
Classic
and I hope I
douchebag
fucking
move,
die in
saying you're
fucking
gonna
hell.
kill yourself.
And I hope you have a good life, you fucking goof. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good life. Go fuck yourself, you bitch!
Wow, that guy's butt hurt. He's pissed off. You could tell who was the one that needed to leave who.
Right, and she's just like, wow, you're throwing your bike? You're
Oh my
extra
God.
special there, bud.
Ass. Okay. Oh, okay, let's see.
No, he
Okay.
doesn't. He can't do this.
Yeah, see, I'm always like, okay, let me see these bricks. I'm not saying I can do this, but I mean, he's hardly breaking.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that can do this.
Fuck off, John. I didn't like the tone of that.
No,
Look, you can see they're
I
layered.
was agreeing
Look,
with you.
can see
Oh,
they're
yeah,
fucking
they're.
layered,
Oh,
John.
God. He's up to 3.
Unbelievable. Lies. I challenge this guy to a jiu-jitsu match. Rick don't hit back.
What? What did he just call me?
He didn't call you anything. He said, that was super cool, wasn't it? I am awesome.
That's cool, right? I just think a lot of people could do that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm not impressed anymore. There's the UFC, bro. You got to do more than hit bricks now. Sorry.
Yeah, I think a 12-year-old could do that.
But you can see there, I mean,
It was cool. I mean, he had them stacked up. I mean, he was hitting
yeah,
them.
but you can tell that it was layered.
Yeah, he's hanging it over the
Brick.
edge. Right.
Well, no, you could see the brick had 4 different spots in it. Like you could see that it was sectioned off.
Oh, the different breaking points?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. See? See how there's little
All seeing you
squares?
says he just said, yo, mama.
Yo, mama. All right, well, let's see here. Was that, that was all.
Yeah. Weird news.
Let's go over to Fark real quick, see if there's anything.
Fuck you.
I thought there was like another. I thought there was multiple monkey or ape attack ones, but I only found that one.
It's
I swore
menstrual
there was-
hygiene day. Wait, why is this only once a year?
Well, that's a fair question.
Love
Fark.
it. Love it, love it, love it.
Oh, and it of course goes political. Okay, I'm not going there. We're not getting into that
3,000
nonsense.
days of their life menstruating?
Too many, if you ask me.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
That's a lot of
I feel for them.
menstruating.
I feel for them.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
All python repellent. Yeah, you hear a lot about fucking snakes in toilets. I thought that was kind of I gotta say, thought it was a little bit of a myth. And since doing this show, this isn't the first snake
Yeah,
in a
right.
toilet. 3 feet long, was caught and taken to a reptile center. Exited the toilet around 4 a.m. Always 4 a.m., right? Never a convenient time to have a snake come out of your toilet. No.
Right.
I mean, who's sober up at 4 a.m. and you got to deal with a fucking snake coming up at your ass? I mean, that is everybody's worst nightmare, just like Swinson said.
We see you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can
How's
you
it
hear
going?
me as well?
Yes.
Yeah, there you are.
I have to apologize for the box fan. It's hot, and I don't have air conditioning because I'm a fucking badass.
Where are
I'm
you
not
that it's
catching
so
it,
hot?
we're good.
Huh?
Where are you that it's so hot?
New Orleans.
Okay.
See, we don't have like a springtime. What we have is a very hard winter, and then like 2 weeks worth of shady, breezy stuff, and then we've got summer for the rest of your life until you die.
I'm down. I'm totally down with that. I need that.
So I just busted in here, and here's why I chose such an inopportune, apparent time to do this. The delay on the streams.
30 seconds.
Well, I think it's about 30 seconds on D Live and about 15 or so seconds on Vim.
Oh, okay.
And I've been watching both of them, which is sort of a crazy maker for me because, like, fragile.
Yeah, I bet that's weird.
Fragile. Yeah. So it's hard to know when to jump in.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, once when you're watching mine, you'll see I have in the left column all the set topics. It's definitely safe to jump in if something especially meets your fancy or you can speak to. But once those are gone, then it's definitely safe because now we're just kind of.
I'm gonna fuck off. I'll come back.
No, it is. That already happened. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, are you at the end of the list?
Yeah,
we're done. We're good. This was you. What I'm saying is,
this is where we look
timing.
at, like,
Good,
this is
good,
where
good.
we look at FARC, or like we look at FARC and we click on ones that we want to see.
Well, because the show, the title of the show is Weird News, but I was just wondering how in the world the guy breaking the bricks was actually news. I figured that the show had just deteriorated into watching funny vines or something.
You know, I always, it's funny that I struggle so much with what to call shit. I almost want to just call it like the Sean Porter show, and then it doesn't, and then it can turn into anything. But I also wanted to tell people kind of what it was. So I really don't know what the fuck to call it, but yeah, I'm open to suggestions. It's Weird News is not set in stone. It's just, again, trying to get people to watch it on D Live and, yeah.
Yes, I know. Speaking of watching it on D Live, you know what side of the fence I ended up on with the D Live split with
Sure.
Steve. And I was like, I'll never go over there. But then a lot of my friends started going to D Live, and I had all this lino laying around, and I was like, well, shit, dude, like I'm never gonna cash that out. I might as well show up and share it with people, right?
Exactly.
So you're just over there spreading the Lino love.
I still call it lino because of, it's a lie, but whatever. Like,
That's awesome.
and so,
What else is new with you?
oh, so much stuff. There's so much going on. What are we looking here at the,
This is FARC.
the screen share here?
Yeah, this is FARC. So this is the end of the show where we basically like read a headline and click on whatever anyone wants to look at.
Oh boy, okay, this could get. All right, let's do this.
New Gillette ad features a father, transgender son, and shave. Oh, I saw this morning.
Dude, thanks for the lemons. Feel free to
Heartwarming.
jump in or hang out.
The
Heartwarming.
limon.
Well, the last one was caused some triggers. I know. Thought they were gonna show it to us. They're not even gonna show it.
Oh,
Well,
it
that was
says
a waste of
it says
fucking-
watch below. It says watch below.
Where, John?
Keep going. Keep
I got
going.
triggered.
Keep going. Keep going.
I think John is your handler. I can hear
where'd it
him
go?
spinning a coin.
Oh, for sure, John's my handler.
That wasn't me.
Yeah.
I thought
So, like, every time you hear that little coin spin, you're just like, panic attack.
I thought he was getting I thought he was getting a Lino token.
That's dude dropping lemons. I
Yeah.
have a change dropping as my
Yeah.
that's not the
Yeah, that's not
the
me.
triggered-
I just send him a private message in Zoom saying move
Yeah, and if
along.
I have this.
Shut the fuck up.
That's about it. So
That's
I haven't had to
nice.
use it yet.
I like that.
And the
one.
X Files. Do the X Files.
Of course. Yes. When things get weird. Yeah.
This-
Or
so
when
this
things
is-
get bad. So we've got.
Is that all just like D-Live sound effects?
Oh no, I do. I have this guy set up.
Oh, you have a.
Stream Deck. Yeah.
Yes.
So I've got all kinds of cool things set up there.
I've got all kinds of technical questions for you guys because while you were busy going off and starting this shit, which I'm so excited to see. I love the two of you and seeing the two of you guys like go off and be like, well, we're just going to go party and have fun. Like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was even going on. And John's name came up in a conversation with Frank Bacon and the OCU the other day.
Uh-oh.
And, right. I know. Okay. So I went to go looking for John and was scrolling through like your Steam posts and stuff and saw this show and I was like, like, yay, perfect timing. It's good.
That's
Very
cool.
good. Very good.
Oh, here it is.
Have you guys been doing a show too? Or what are you guys doing?
We'll get to that after this video.
I always knew I was different. I didn't know that there was a term for the type of person that I was. I went into my transition just wanting to be happy. I'm glad I'm at the point where I'm able to shave. South, south, north, north, east, west,
Not supposed to go
never
north.
in a hurry. Right.
I was taught never go against the grain.
Now, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Shaving is about being confident. Oh, you're doing fine. You are doing fine.
I'm at the point in my manhood where I'm actually happy. It's not just myself transitioning, it's everybody around me transitioning.
All right. Let's talk about it.
Oh, there's so much wrong with that.
I knew this would be
The music, for starters.
talk to us. What do you mean? Elaborate.
Well, it's an obvious piece, okay? Like the whole agenda thing, and I don't like the idea of having some young man tell me that they wanted to be happy and therefore they've made a life-altering, forever decision about affecting their entire biology, and now they're happy. Happiness does not come from setting out to become happy, you know? This is you. It's all in your fucking head. You just make up your mind like, I am happy. And don't let anything get between you and it. And if like fucking with your hormones enough to be able to get to the point where you're shaving your face is gonna be the thing that like fills that dark, deep hole that they with the capital T instilled in you to begin with. Like this poor fucking kid. I don't know. I hate it all.
I think it's interesting because didn't Gillette get into some trouble last year with a different ad that they ran?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
it's just another, just another corporate face-saving
There was another
ploy.
virtue grab too. The last one. from what I
Spin.
remember.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
virtue shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Hate that shit.
What are you
You know
drinking?
what?
I want to ask you, Sean.
What
Wait a
kind
minute.
of beer
okay,
is that?
Well, it's the champagne of beers, of course,
Oh,
because
that's
I'm a
good stuff.
socialite. We were discussing this the other day too, but like I'm not so much an internet troll. I'm more of a networker and socialite. But
What were we asking, Sean? Uh-oh. She froze.
right?
You froze.
Oh, just a minute. Hang on. Here.
You're good now.
Okay, yeah, I had to close some windows. I'm operating on a dead computer. It's like a dead
Oh my.
robot. It's beyond a potato. It's like it's sprouted. Like the eyes on the potato have sprouted, and it's turning into a fucking houseplant. This computer. So, John, let me ask you. You're running the Zoom, right?
Correcto.
And Sean is showing the videos.
Yes.
So how are you merging the sound from the videos into the Zoom? How does this work?
In the Zoom screen share, when you screen share in Zoom, there's 2 checkboxes, and one of them is share audio. So you just make sure that one is checked.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
You don't need like voice meter, banana, or any.
No.
Oh my, okay. I've
I
got
know
other-
everyone's trying to set that shit up nowadays, and I'm like, well, this is actually pretty straightforward through Zoom. So
Yeah, and the video gets a little laggy within Zoom sometimes, but it's just a easy fix for doing stuff like this, where we're just showing like quick snippets.
yeah, I think so. This is only our second or third.
Oh! It's back.
Yes, you're back. Did you say anything profound?
Probably not. You know me. Oh, I was gonna ask.
Excuse me.
Do either of you use XSplit?
I have. I haven't
Yeah,
used
I
it in a long time.
You like OBS better?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
And I tried XSplit, and I even tried to. Well, I think all they offer are paid versions. I think there was a free version. I tried the paid version, and their customer service and support was terrible. And then using it,
Oh.
I was never able to use it correctly. That's what we started with Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Was using
I
XSplit.
use, Elgato comes with game capture, right? It comes with its own game capture stuff, which it's kind of nice because it automatically separates your. I don't even have to do it. I can't just pull it. I have to have Elgato, my external hardware set up. But with it set up, it'll automatically separate whatever sound's going through that, so my stream audio from my desktop audio. So I don't have to worry about separating like the music I'm playing from the sound of my stream, which is always kind of a act of contention now in OBS. I still don't 100% have it right. Like it's still a question mark every time. Like if I need to separate it, I usually don't. I just have it all coming out of one channel. But with that, it just automatically does it. And so that's kind of cool. But other than that, OBS is still the way I go. So like right now I'm using OBS.
I like OBS.
Yeah, it works.
I like to use OBS and Zoom together. And now that you unlocked that little secret about sharing your audio with your participants, it goes into your stream like that. It's so easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Voice Meter Banana was a nightmare. Somebody suggested that I use that to be able to watch movies with friends or like, So this is,
Do you want to
It's
practice?
doing it for you.
Do you want to practice?
I do, but I'm waiting on a new computer.
Gotcha.
I had a brand new one, and then like a month after starting to use it, the hard drive fucking died.
Eek.
It died. Like I got the blue screen of death. Like it basically did like a dead cockroach move. It just like legs in the air and just stopped moving. So I'm waiting on that to be replaced. And as soon as that happens, I'll be able to stream again and edit videos.
Cool.
But meanwhile, I'm working on some interesting Frank Bacon fiction vignettes with the OCU. He's quite the mastermind, and he's starting his own streaming stuff. and he's asking me for advice on how to use XSplit, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, I can barely use OBS, but like it works for me, you know. I really only stream on Vim,
Right.
and occasionally I'll get, you know, ridiculously drunk and go on YouTube and be like, hey everybody, fuck you.
Let me tell you something about you that you don't know. Take that, YouTubers.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, can you show that YouTube video I sent you?
Oh, yes.
So this is a trailer for a new web series that's going to be coming up, and I should be streaming it.
Oh.
And I'm in it. And
Are you really?
Yeah, we're having our premiere in Cleveland. So at the premiere, we're going to show all of the episodes. It's about 90 minutes total. So everyone that kind of worked on the project and is part of the cast and crew and people that are in our circle are going to be there, and then we'll start broadcasting it after that. So I'm excited. So I wanted to show you guys the trailer and get your feedback, see what you thought.
Oh, I can't wait. It's kind of cockeyed on the screen where I'm sitting.
It is a little bit for mine too. There it goes. It's called The Low Lives.
Okay.
What the fuck? I don't even still play with you guys.
Because we've been playing together for about 5 years, and now we have a deep emotional connection to each other.
Wait, what just happened?
It's...
I'm a lady, okay?
Jesus!
They're paying me in cocaine.
So I have to say, John, this one looks like a lot of fun, man.
Oh man,
Gotta say.
I'm one of the guys' asshole boss.
Okay.
That's my role.
Right.
I couldn't see it because like the video is cut off like at the top and on the side.
We gotta figure that out. Yeah, that's one thing that we gotta figure out the aspect of.
Yeah, because we can. It'll be right on yours, and then it'll look different. One thing that works you is to just change the window size of your zoom window.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
it'll look better on your end if you do that.
Everything looks better on my end.
Oh, what are we watching now? Now I'm seeing me twice. Hello.
That's
that's
cool.
why. Okay, so what happened is I clicked optimize share for full screen video clip, but then it switches to that screen instead of the, like, did it just switch back to the weird news page?
Interesting.
Okay, yeah. So I was just trying to mess around with, see if it was a quick fix, but yeah, we'll have to toy around with that a little bit.
Okay.
Anywho, yeah, I like that one, John. So is that a G1 NBC? I didn't see who was the production company of that.
Actually, Top Films.
Worked right?
with KOI Productions. So we'll just be streaming it. We didn't produce it.
Okay, cool.
I have something that I could share with you. It's short.
Go for it.
It's very short. Okay, this is like 34 seconds long. I'm gonna drop the link, the linky dinky, I guess, here in Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Over there? Okay. How do you? Okay, just.
Yep, drop it in. Yeah, drop it in
Chat,
Zoom.
chat. I found the chat. I found the chat to everyone.
Sean will grab it and put it up.
Ta-da! Wow.
So while he's getting that, what is this?
Oh, this is like a little bit of what I've been up to.
All right.
It's very accessible because of the short run time. But I've been having a lot of fun.
Good.
All right, let's see here. Share screen 2. Sound is good. Boom. So this is bacon in the fridge.
Hold on now. See, look, it's like all. Wait, it's all moved off to the side again.
So this is it in full screen on mine.
Yeah, but I can see that it's cut off on the side and top again.
Move your window.
Oh, see, yeah. Because, like, my window?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to move my window?
Yeah, make your Zoom window a little bigger.
Well, it's on full screen.
Oh.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, whatever, dude. Like, you're the experts. Like, I'm not even hardly a fucking streamer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even really have any business here.
Everyone watching it can see it fine. Just for some reason, that's the problem. Is everyone in Zoom has a skewed aspect of it for some reason.
I'm just delighted to be invited to the party, guys. Like, really, it's so nice. Nice to be here.
Ah! It was one of those
Fabulously
where
done.
I knew what was coming, but I didn't know what was coming.
Oh, you knew what was coming. Yeah.
I didn't, because I didn't remember that the scene. So
What?
I was.
Oh my god, I love that.
I remember the
scene.
character, but not that particular scene.
Right.
Really? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I forget how young you are. You're just a baby.
I'm 35.
There's a section in Ghostbusters where they're in the hotel and they let go of their streams and they shoot up a cart of the lady that's actually
right
cleaning the rooms.
The
and she
housekeeping
comes out
lady.
from behind the cart and she goes, What
the
hell
are you doing?
We would rewind that and play it over and over.
Oh, guys. All right. Well, look.
All right.
I'm gonna get the fuck and let you. I'm gonna let you finish.
We're done.
Thank you for satisfying my questions. I'm sure I've got more for you, but I can do it when it's not like me busting into your show and hijacking the shit, saying Frank Bacon.
So how much steam is he giving you to come in right now and say Frank Bacon?
Oh, he's not even talking to me.
Oh, what? You're just trolling him?
No, I'm just like an incredibly good volunteer assistant and also under like mind control.
Gotcha.
So that was a positive Frank Bacon video.
Yeah, I love Frank Bacon.
Good. We'll take it. We're pro Frank Bacon on our show too.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say so. That's a safe. Oh, okay. I don't want to put him there. So yeah, the gimmick, if you will, going forward is going to be Lepo with the follow coming in late.
You got 3 new followers today, man.
Oh, Lepo's here.
Yeah.
Lepo's fucking awesome. You need to check out this guy's YouTube channel. He makes some incredibly talented, good, weird, dark, freaky fucking shit.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
I love it.
Interesting. Yeah, lots of new follows. Thank you for letting your friends know about me. I appreciate all the support.
Dude, no, I was letting them know about my friends over here. You know, like
okay.
it's important. You gotta like You gotta network.
Yeah.
You gotta get in with the things.
Of course.
If either of you can use any new graphics and stuff, like let me know, because when the new robot shows up, I'm gonna be fucking unstoppable.
Nice.
I'm only half sure of what that means, but I'm definitely could use graphics. So
Yes.
That means
Stay
she's
in
getting a
touch.
new computer, Sean.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm on board. That's what I knew that actually. So we're good.
Because I told you just a minute ago.
I'm sure as fuck did.
Oh,
I said,
boy.
I know what happened. I said Frank Bacon 3 times, and he was
And
like,
we all got mind control
Yeah.
then. You just unleashed it into
it's
our ears.
contagious.
Later, Lepo. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next week. See you around. What I was going to say is next week we're going to have. I'm starting to invite. I know lots of comedians, both locally and online. I'm actually planning on doing my first bit. I was supposed to be doing it. My first stand-up at Kill Tony, which is a live show, a live stand-up show that Tony Hitchcliffe, a comedian, does, and so it's probably like the number one. They definitely say it's the number one live talk comedy show or live podcast in the nation.
Yay.
So I like that, and so I was trying to do that and missed it, but definitely writing on that, and so I'm reaching out to different comedians. So we'll probably hopefully have one on next week if all goes right. So that'll be fun. Have a extra wit, to react to these crazy and other stories, whatever you want to call them, crazy, weird, sad. We do a little bit of everything. Our debates.
Crazy, weird, and sad. We do a little of everything, including comedy.
Yes.
I like it.
Well,
Crazy, weird, sad, and funny.
No matter how
So who's
dark,
coming on?
crazy, sad it goes,
Who's coming
Say
on?
again, John?
Who's coming on?
So next month, I don't know for sure, but it might be Steven Spinola. And he's from Tennessee. He's a comedian in Tennessee. He's been on Kill Tony. He's been doing stand-up for a while now. I have a couple other guys, including Cyrus McQueen, who way back in the day I was supposed to have a Facebook Live interview with, and it just fell through for whatever reason. So since this came up and I've been coming up with that idea, I reached out to him. He's in Washington, D.C. He's been on Last Comic Standing on NBC.
Oh.
So he's rather well known. He's a writer as well. I don't know what he writes for, but obviously he'd come on. We do like a little quick intro and then just regular show beyond that. So those will be fun, and hopefully we'll make that a regular thing. So that, like I said, I'm reaching out to everyone I know and trying to get the first one on, and then, then I can show that one to future guests or whatnot. So we'll get this going. Yeah.
All right.
If you want a propagandist, that is actually the first line on my business card. So if you need any sort of like, hey, come look at this and this party over here kind of thing, that's what I do.
Nice. Okay. So now, is that in a graphic design capacity or
I can do some posters that you like, flyers or whatever that you could like throw out on Twitter and Steam and wherever. I can make thumbnails. I can ride it around like a little pony. Just whatever you want.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah. No, we'll definitely. I'll get in touch with you.
Shut up, John. Shut up, John. I can. You're like you're all slouched down again, like Kilroy, and you're like
sniveling.
That's John.
Sniveling
John.
little troll that I am.
Are you in the TSP streaming, formerly known as the Steaming Pile Discord?
No.
Are you on Discord?
I am on Discord.
All right. Well, we need to get you in there. That'll be the easiest way to stay in contact about.
John can send me
I'll shoot it over.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't have Discord open while I'm streaming because
I can't either.
I get encoding overload. So.
Whoa. Okay, that's funny you mentioned that because I don't usually get kicked off, and I got kicked off of OBS midstream earlier, and it was when I retrieved your video link through Discord. My computer was like, "Fuck this, dude! Discord."
Discord takes a lot of RAM.
Well, lots of people use Discord as their chat interface when they're streaming. That's what I don't get. I'm like, it's so
they're using supercomputers, man.
Yeah. Okay.
What I've discovered is using the browser Discord instead of the app.
That's a good idea. Yep.
Works real good.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Yeah, works out okay. Or just like have a Hillary Clinton second device, and you can pick it up and set it down wherever you want. Oh shit!
That's one strike. That's one strike for saying that name. That's not cool. Actually, we don't say her name around here.
I didn't even realize people were talking to me while I was doing
Oh
this.
no! How many comments did you miss?
Lots.
Let's hear them.
We love you all.
What are you doing? Stop wasting.
I'm afraid I can't repeat these.
Oh, in a good way.
NSFW.
No, it's just like my handler just like giving me notes and trying to steer the show, and I'm like, oops, sorry.
Whoops.
Like, drop the ball. Just next time, Frank, just pick up the phone and fucking call me if you want something. Don't do that.
Or hop on.
Or hop on, yeah.
Which he normally does anyway at the end of the show.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes me stay up another half hour.
He totally hijacked my stream with the OCU the other day and turned it into like an interview situation, and then like got it spun around where I said just the wrong thing, and he like stormed off and hung up, and the OCU is like, oh well, that was kind of rude. I'm like, you didn't see that coming,
Oh boy.
Frank never even joins anything unless there's an opportunity for him to storm off and hang out.
Well, that's, you gotta look at it just like that's good content.
Frank is good content.
Yeah, any publicity is good publicity.
Is that what we're saying? Is that what we say now?
Only when things go bad.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when it comes in handy.
All right. I'm out.
Me too.
Out. Yeah. See you next week.
Good to see you.
Maybe with a special guest, maybe not, but they'll definitely be weird, dark, depressing, hopefully funny stories. So.
That sounds so good.
That poor elephant. That poor elephant today.
And a debate. If you have any debate ideas, please drop them in Slack or tweet me, Sean S. Porter. I'm always looking for good debate. We want light, fun debates, not anything too. Because Lord knows, if you've watched these shows in the past, we can just go down the hill on certain topics. So
yeah, it's pretty easy.
Doesn't
Triggered.
take much. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hanging up on myself. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
See you next week.
See ya.